Well, there it is. Hey guys, this is Witty. It's been a little while since I've done a video. A couple of days. The last one was the Tassadar Rage video for Heroes of the Storm, where I just couldn't win a game. And it wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault. But anyway, this is more of an informative video, and I'll try to do more of these if I can. I quite enjoy doing these actually. I can just sort of like freeball it. There is no script, there is no nothing. Just a rough guideline of what's going on. And what is today's subject? Today's subject is, of course, the Heroes of the Storm Founders Pack, which you can buy now and get into the beta. Ooh, isn't that tempting? I know this came out a couple of days ago, but I've been busy. I've got a 24-hour stream to worry about, which I am still worried about, and that's happening tomorrow. But for now, I thought since I got the headset on, I'll record this as well, and we can all have a good giggle together. So if you go for the Founders Pack, you're going to unlock 3 heroes: Reina, Diablo, and Taronda. And you're going to get 3 skins: Commander Reina, Le Cablo, Diablo, and Blood Elf Taronda. Those skins are actually pretty awesome, specifically the Le Cablo, Diablo, and you get a wolf, which I don't care too much about. And 2,500 gold, which really isn't that much in this game, to be quite frank with you. And how much does this cost, do you ask? Well, let's find out. I'm interested. Ooh, £30! Or your regional equivalent. Yeah. So this is going to get you access to the beta if you haven't already been invited. Don't worry, you can still sign up for the beta and have a chance to get in. But this is a guaranteed chance to get in and get a little bit for it. But it isn't that worth it in comparison to the other bundles. For example, I got in to the alpha, and I'm grateful for that, and that cost me nothing. And there's a bundle that you can buy for probably less than £29, which gives you a lot more heroes. You don't get so many skins, but you get a lot more heroes. So I think you get more bang for your buck there. So I think they did the wrong skin pack. They should have given the one that gives a ton of heroes, and that would have been better for the players. But I think they've done this so that when people do go into the closed beta, if they do take this on, they'll see that heroes bundle pack and think, oh, £26 for that is probably what it costs. I can't remember off heart, but £26 for that. Oh, well, it does give a lot of heroes. I guess I'll get that as well. And before you know it, you've spent like 56 quid or something like that already, and you've only just got started in a free-to-play game. So yeah, this has been met with a lot of controversy, no doubt. So you can tell a little bit, because if you go to the Heroes of the Storm YouTube page, I got an email come through, a couple of them, a while ago, a few days ago. As you can see, it's a few days old now. Old news, I know, but I'm trying to do my best. I'm getting better at this, I think, eventually, and I'll try to keep up to date with relevant news. But as you can see, the first video is Step into the Nexus with the Founders Pack. This essentially just explains what the Founders Pack is all about, and yeah, just introducing it to the public, and it's been met with a little bit of dislike there. It's not too bad, though. That's technically a third, so 1/3 of people dislike it, so that doesn't seem so bad. But that's still not good. Technically, YouTube videos tend to really do quite well. They either have like near top or near bottom. So when they're middle of the road like this, it's not really a good sign. It's a bit ambiguous. I can't even say the word, but yeah. If we look at the other video here, we've got the Founders Pack walkthrough, which is basically just a guideline to how to, you know, get yourself the Founders Pack, and you can watch these videos. I'll put all of the links in the video description if you want to see, because like I say, this is kind of just a new informative thing. You might not be aware of it, you might have already found out about it a few days ago, you might just want to see what I think, and you're going to get that in this video. And yeah, you can see what people think about this one. Oh, more dislikes than likes on that one. Ew, that's a bit nasty. But if you are interested, then obviously go down to the Heroes website, where you can see it being updated. And there's Sylvanas. She's not in the game yet, but eventually soon. And you can get the Founders Pack by clicking on this, and that will obviously take you through to probably the first thing that I showed you. Yep. Otherwise, if you're not interested in buying your way into the game, but you still are interested in trying to get a chance to play the game, then go to beta sign up, and you will need to create a Battle.net account, and if you do so, you will get yourself access to the Battle.net app. This is all free, this part, and in your Heroes of the Storm section on the Battle.net app, there'll be in big box saying buy Founders Pack, and you click on that, and obviously you go through and pay for it with the real monies or your Battle.net account balance, and that's essentially how it will work. So one of the questions you're probably going to ask me is, Is this worth it? Well, it comes down to what is money to you. If you're going to compare this to other games, which is really a fair way to go about it, say Dota 2 or League of Legends, you can play those right now. Obviously, Heroes of the Storm is in work in progress, so it's the new hotness. So maybe it's understandable that you pay to get into it. Although this is definitely cheeky, and the Founders Pack was something that was rumoured a long time ago, but then they never really brought it out, and I figured, oh, that would be like for mid-alpha or something, but it makes sense that they brought it out because it was released at the same time as the closed beta. But anyway, with Dota 2, obviously you get every single hero available, and really you're just paying for cosmetics and stuff. League of Legends, you have to unlock the heroes through either paying money or playing games to earn gold to then pay for those heroes, and that's fine. And I don't mind that so much. But this is the only way you can get to Heroes of the Storm other than getting lucky to get a beta account. But bear in mind, it is of course beta. It still isn't a finished product yet, and Blizzard are really starting to up their game in terms of creating content for it. And they've still got a ways to go. It's a fun game to play. I enjoyed it when I started on closed beta, when I was playing ranked. But this was short-lived when I realised very quickly afterwards, even though I already knew this, but it became a lot more clear to me, that it was never going to be fair, because if you solo queue in Hero League, you can still be matched up against an enemy pre-made. And the same goes, you can have a pre-made on your team, but they're a pre-made that you don't know. You queued as a solo person. You could get the shittest free-man pre-made in the world and be against a pro teammate. Which is basically what happened to me. I was against Todd, and that's not the first pro that I've been made against. And do you think Todd played by himself? I don't think so. He was obviously playing with at least 2 other people, and I didn't know anyone in the pack that I had, so that's not really acceptable. If Heroes of the Storm, because I was enjoying the ranked up until that point, and now I basically only play it for the dailies again, so it's fun to play, but it needs a purpose. It needs a purpose. I'm a competitive person. If you're not so much of a competitive person, and you've got some money to throw, then this isn't the worst investment, because you can play this game over and over, and it's pretty damn fun to play if you can, you know, enjoy the casualness of it. But once you start bringing ranked into it, meaningful rank, then it becomes a lot more interesting to someone like me. And the only way it's going to draw me back is if they create a proper solo league like League of Legends has. I think Dota 2 has one as well. I assume it does. It's a no-brainer. You have to have this, because there's a lot of people that just like to play by themselves. Even if they have friends to play with, they just still want to be competitive on a solo basis. And they want to know that every other player in that game is a solo player. And that way they're on the most even level field that they can be. Obviously it's all still down to chance, luck and other probabilities, but when you can go up against a pre-made and you've solo queued and you know no one else in your team, it sucks. It really does. So until they bring that in there, then that's what's going to draw me back. And they have got a feature called Team League, which is something that's coming in the future. And I hope that once they introduce that, they will then change Hero League, which is essentially what Team League is now. Because you can queue it in a team or you can queue solo. And change Hero League to Solo League. So we'll see. But anyway, I thought you guys might be interested in this, and if you are, then, well, I hope you enjoyed it. The links are in the description and all of that. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, then subscribe, like, and comment. Particularly comment, because I'd like to see what you guys think about this. I'm sure there'll be some funny comments. And, yeah, take care. I'll see you later.